So in this video we're going to calculate the bonus that maximizes profits for the company, and before that I want to say something here. So recall in the previous video I tried to see here a way to write this as a more shorter thing. So I figured that out. I wasn't seeing something. So this is what I meant. Now we could write this, and the reason we do so is because it's going to be easier to solve the next part of the question when finding the bonus. So this entire thing can be written as an equation. Let's say we're taking 1 over 2. We're taking 1 over 2 as a common factor. If we take 1 over 2 as a common factor, what are we left in brackets? Well, we're left with b square theta square plus 2 times b theta gamma. And notice the reason it's 2 is because 2 and 1 over 2 cancel out, so we go back to this initial term. Plus, what's left from here? Well, it's left gamma squared, because 1 over 2 is taken out, so we're left with gamma squared. Hope this all makes sense. I mean, if it doesn't make sense, try opening the brackets and see that we go back to that. So plus gamma squared. Now, the reason we do so is because this is just a property where we have a plus b to the power of 2. We have two terms here, and those terms are b times theta plus gamma. So this is just b times theta plus gamma to the power of 2. And let's just do the math real quick to see that indeed this is like that. B times theta to the power of 2, that's b squared theta squared, plus 2 times the first term, 2 times b theta, times the second term, which is gamma, plus the second term to the power of 2, gamma squared. That's exactly what we have over here. So indeed we are right, meaning that what we have over here is 1 over 2 times, let me put it here, 1 over 2 times b theta plus gamma to the power of 2. Now, if you write it like that, let's write it like that over here underneath it, then we could say that A, the base salary, is equal to V minus that thing, which is 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 b theta plus gamma to the power of 2 divided by theta. Now with that said, we can apply this to our profit function to maximize it with respect to the bonus. So what is the profit function? Well, the profit function is going to be equal to, let's write like that, in part 3 we are finding the optimal bonus. We're finding the optimal bonus. Now for that we need the profit, because we find it for the profit maximizing level, so we think in terms of the company. The profit is equal to the difference between total revenue and total costs. Now that difference is going to be equal to the price times the quantity produced, which is price times theta times E. That is the level of quantity. And what is going to be the salary, the total cost? Well, now we're working with the bonus, so we have a base salary plus a bonus, B times the quantity, and that quantity level is again theta times E. Hope this all makes sense. Let me just highlight here that this is quantity and this is quantity, so it's easier to keep track. What are we going to need? We're going to need the effort level, because the effort level we calculated in the previous video, that's a function of the bonus. So to maximize profit we need everything depending on the bonus. So we'll substitute b theta plus gamma over theta into our profit function. Let me just write it over here so that we know what we're keeping track. That's going to be b theta plus gamma divided by theta. Now with that said, let's start substituting. So we'll have the profit equals to price times theta, so price times theta, times the effort level. Let's keep the effort level in purple. So we will have this function over here, which is b theta plus gamma divided by theta. That's the effort level, minus what is the base salary A? Well, we just saw it over here. This is the base salary, so let's write it like that. We will have over here V minus 1 over 2 times b theta plus gamma to the power of 2 divided by theta. And then what we also have is plus b times theta times the effort level. So plus b times theta times the effort level, and the effort level we're substituting in purple. So we will have b theta plus gamma divided by theta. Now we close the brackets. What can we do next? Well, we could expand this equation. We could multiply term by term over here and also inside this bracket. So let's do that. We will have the profit equals to p times theta. So we multiply p times theta with every term. We will have p times theta multiplied with b times theta. So we have pb theta to the power of 2. And then we multiply this with the next term. So plus p theta gamma divided by theta, and then we open this bracket. So we have now minus v, minus becomes plus a half b theta plus gamma to the power of 2 divided by theta. And we also expand the other one. So we have over here, what do we have over here? B theta times b theta plus gamma, right? We keep that in brackets. Now, to not make it confusing, let me see how to not make it confusing. We are going to have like that. We're going to have a minus, right? We're opening the brackets, so we're going to have a minus. So minus, and now in a different bracket, we are going to multiply all these things. So we keep it together in one bracket. Otherwise, the signs, if we open the brackets, might confuse us. So in brackets, we multiply b theta times b theta. So we have b square theta square, and then b theta times gamma. So that's plus b theta gamma divided by theta. Okay, we got that. We opened all the brackets, right? What can we do now? Well, let's see. What can we do now? We have everything in terms of b. B is on every terms. Here, it's here, it's here. Meaning we can differentiate our profit with respect to the bonus and make it equal to 0. Profit derivative with respect to bonus equal to 0. Let's see what we get. So from here, p b theta squared derivative. We keep just the constants. That's p theta squared divided by theta. This is also a constant. Over here we have nothing related to bonus, so the derivative of this is just going to be 0. Minus v derivative with respect to bonus is just 0, so that goes away as well. We go over here, and what do we have? Well, we have to use the chain rule, because we have an expression of b, an expression of bonus, not just the bonus itself. So we keep the constants, which is 1 over 2 theta, right? 1 over 2 theta, and we're differentiating this expression. B theta plus gamma to the power of 2. Well, we use the power rule. That's 2 times b theta plus gamma. But the chain rule says that we must differentiate the expression as well. So b times theta plus gamma derivative with respect to b, we keep just the constant. And the constant is left theta. So times theta. And that's it. Hope this makes sense. Try to keep track of all this math, because this is literally pure math now. Minus, and let's open these brackets. Let's open these brackets, right? One by one, because we subtract this first term, minus b squared. Hold on. We are differentiating that. We're differentiating. So what is the derivative of b squared times theta squared over theta? Well, that's just going to be 2b times the constant of theta squared. And from the other side, we have plus b times theta times gamma. Derivative with respect to b, we'll just keep the constants. Plus theta times gamma divided by theta. In the next step, we're going to open the brackets, and then it's going to be easier to solve. Okay, 2 and 2 cancel out, so we're left with p theta squared divided by theta, plus, what do we have over here? What we're going to have is, we're going to have this, b times theta, we can open the brackets, right? So that's going to be b theta squared, and plus gamma times theta, so plus gamma theta divided by theta. And then we subtract, we're going to subtract minus this thing. And we have 2b theta squared divided by theta. And let's open the other term as well. Minus theta times gamma divided by theta. Okay, now we don't have any more space here, so we'll move to the right. How can we solve this? Well, let's separate this fraction in 2 terms, because I mean I could do it in one step, but I want to really, like, you know, so you see, because it's necessary to see. So p theta squared divided by theta plus this term b theta squared divided by theta. So we write it like that. Let me just keep different colors for every term so that we know, what we're doing. B theta squared divided by theta. And then the other term is going to be gamma theta over theta. So we have plus gamma theta over theta. Now minus this term, minus 2b theta squared divided by theta. So we have minus 2b theta squared divided by theta, and the final thing is minus, let me change color for that, minus gamma theta over theta. I want to write it as gamma times theta because we have it here as well, and we can see it cancels out. Gamma theta over theta, all of this must equal to 0. Remember, this is the derivative, which must equal to 0. So this equals to 0. Now, what can we cancel out here? Well, let's see. Plus gamma theta over theta minus gamma theta over theta, and we have b theta squared over theta, and here we also have b theta squared over theta, but the coefficients are different. Here we have 1, and here we have minus 2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1, so what we have as a result is this, we have P theta square over theta minus B theta square over theta equals to 0. Now, because the difference is equal to 0, it means the term equal to each other. P theta square over theta equals to B theta square over theta. Because it's an equation, we can cancel out the common terms, so theta and theta goes away. Theta square goes away, meaning that the price equal to the bonus. And that's what we calculated in the previous videos ago with a different wage scheme. Hope this all makes sense, and we are done.